have the experience, the funding, or the support system to realize your entrepreneurial dreams, know that you're not alone. I know what it's like to ask yourself all of the what-if questions and feel like you aren't getting anywhere. Those voices were in my head too, telling me all kinds of things as I worked to launch my first organization. But I also had mi mami and mis abuelitas whom I could call in moments of overwhelm, and they would tell me, "Sí se puede." I am so happy I listened to them, because taking that leap and replacing, "What if I fail?" with, "What could be achieved if I try?" has changed my life in more ways than I could have ever imagined. Para más inspiración, mi historia. How a showcase turned into a movement. In 2015, I was an aspiring singer-songwriter looking to find herself after graduating college. I made a move from New York City to Portland, Oregon, with no intention of starting a business, just simply looking for a creative community to collaborate with after my arrival. At the time, the Portland music industry was scattered, and while there was an abundance of talent in the city, there was also a lack of cultural infrastructure to support it. And when my favorite, though short-lived, open mic shut down, I was at a loss as to how to advance my career in my new city. A few months later, I saw an opportunity to host an ongoing showcase at a local venue where I could start to create the community I so desperately wanted and needed. And so, I launched a monthly series to showcase the best rising women songwriters in the city. Within 3 months of launching the series, I had artists approaching me from all over the city. Local media started coming and covering the shows, and soon enough, booking agents and other industry professionals began attending the showcases to scout for talent. In Portland, my monthly showcase had become not only a community initiative, but a place for these artists to make the connections they needed to level up their careers. Still, I wanted to do more. I was not sure what the next step was, so I started reaching out for advice to various women in music groups I was a part of. Instead of getting advice about how to grow this local showcase, I had requests to expand it to other cities. That's when I felt the spark. A light bulb went off in my head, and I realized that growing this initiative was no longer about me. This need for an online community, where rising women songwriters around the country could collaborate and share resources with each other, went far beyond what would serve me personally. Fast forward a year, and I was building little teams to host monthly showcases, workshops, and networking events in New York City, Nashville, and Vancouver. As I saw interest rising, I also felt a little panic. I had no idea what to do next. I knew what I wanted to offer our community, but I could not figure out what to call what we were doing. Had I started a booking agency? Had I started an artist management company? When people would ask, I would tell them, "I just want to help." After a few months of talking to mentors in the industry, I made the decision to make the community a nonprofit. That way, I could grow the organization and impact as many people as possible. And that was just the beginning. The tiny local showcase that started at a venue with a 40-person cap, driven by a need to connect with like-minded individuals, has now grown into an international community of over 10,000 rising women and non-binary songwriters. We have connected European and South American songwriters, been featured by the Recording Academy, and partnered with top industry companies like CD Baby and Elektra Records to host educational webinars. Our songwriters have been picked up by sync licensing companies and have gone on to open for bigger artists. Unintentionally, I started a movement, and it has been one